So for addition, my first strategy is fast nines, which is using the Ben 10 blocks. So this strategy I've been using with first grade this past week, and it seems that they're really getting understanding it once they have the manipulatives like in their hand. So pretty much fast nines, all it is you're completing the first 10, and after that you just add that number to 10. So it's 9 plus 4, you add the 1, and then over here you have the 3 left over, which equals 13. So any number you add to 9 using these blocks, if it's 9 plus 8, you add the 1, that's 10, you just add the 7. Shading in these blocks. And then I have another one called leftovers, which same concept, but just doesn't only include the 9s. On the example that I have 7 plus 5. And if you see that I have the 7 shaded in, and I'm adding 5. So I need 3 to complete the set of 10, and afterwards I only have 2 left over. So for that, I'm just adding the 2 to the 10, which equals 12. And then I have the basic one, the counting on and the joining all. These dots, usually when I'm working with students, I usually have some type of manipulatives, but I don't have any on me right now, so I should use dots, which pretty much what I push my students to do is to scratch them off as they're counting, just so they don't come back and get confused over them. For subtraction, I used leftovers too, and this was very a different way of thinking for the students. You know, many students will automatically go and try to subtract. So 10 minus 10 will equal 0, and then they will just subtract 8 minus 2, which equals 6. So 18 minus 16 equals 6. But a different way to see it was, what plus 12 gives me 18. So with leftovers, you know, you fill in the first 10, you fill them up, and then the 2, and that gives you 12. So how many do I have to add to get to 18? And that usually gets you the answer. So I'm going to fill up 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And that's 6. And then it goes to the same answer using the Ben 10 blocks. Another one is counting back using the number line. So right here I have 9 minus 5. So I would just go back 5. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that gives me 4. So for my last strategy for subtraction, I'm using up to 10, which is a strategy for subtraction problems, but I'm using addition to find the difference. So what I did already is that I already shaded in 9 blocks. And my example is 17 minus 9. So the way that this strategy works is that first you need to add as many blocks to get a 10 first. So in this case it's only 1. So I'm going to add, just color in 1. It gives me 10. And then down here in the bottom, I'm going to shade in 7. So the way that I find the answer is that I add the 1 that I added up here to the 7 that's down here. That gives me 8. And there's the answer.